Hey, my bold and the beautiful fans. We got to talk about this particular episode. Kelly think it's the best Christmas ever. Katie gets her results and Carter comforts her. And Ridge is proud of being dumped as Eric invites him over for Christmas. Welcome back to CBS Soap Dish Recap, where we recap everything CBS soaps, both the young and the restless, and the bold and the beautiful. This is your bold and the beautiful recap for December 22nd. And without any further ado, let's talk about what went down in LA today. Let's start out over at Steffi and Finn's place. They're having a little bit of intimate time at the beach house, and then she screws up her face wondering where the mistletoe is. Now, he doesn't need it. He has a hot wife, according to Finn. Now, he admires the insane amount of decorating that she has done, and they talk about how cute it was to watch the kids decorate the tree. Now, the holidays would be even better if the fear of Sheila wasn't hanging over them. Now, Finn assures her that Sheila will be caught. They just need to stay vigilant. Now, Finn promises that he will always be here to protect her and the kids. And then we see Kelly joining them and discuss talking about ice skating and Santa. And she started asking about why Rudolph's nose is red, but it's too difficult for them to answer. Now, the kid is just happy that they are all together for Christmas. And of course, they have a little cuddle. They're sitting on the couch and they talk about Hayes and his letter to Santa. Now, Steffi says that love is what Christmas is all about. And Kelly declares that this is the best Christmas ever. Now, after Kelly leaves, Steffi says that this is the greatest Christmas ever because they are all together. And then she recalled their whole miraculous reunion in Monaco. We actually got to see a little bit there when they, kind of replayed it all for us. And these two are so cute. They pretty much at this point kiss, and then of course they have the rest of their evening together being happy. So over at Eric's, we see Eric actually going through old ornaments that his kids made. Now, Ridge strolls in and Eric admits that he's worried about his son.
Dad? Want to see me?
Yes, it's important, sit down.
No. I remember making this for you and Mom. It must have been, what, third grade, maybe?
Yeah. And it's hung on the Christmas tree every year ever since, along with all these other ones that are from your brother and your sisters and the grandkids, the great-grandkids. Jeez, look at these.
Well, tradition's important, right? Especially this time of year.
Yes, it is. Look, Rich, I'm worried about you.
Worried about me? Why?
I don't want you to feel more untethered this holiday season.
Now, Ridge doesn't like him worrying because he says he's an adult and he should have had his act together by now.
I don't like that you're worried about me.
I'm your father. I'll always worry about you.
Okay, but at this point in my life, I should have my act together, I think.
Your personal life, yes. I would agree with that. Although when it comes to my track record, I really can't be a judge, can I?
See, that's what it took some time to figure out. Why I did what I did, the choices I made, and maybe just try to figure out what's next,
Yeah. So what happened? And you and Brooke and Taylor in the same room at the same time? What happened?
And what also is interesting is how Eric agrees with that because he's not the guy to even talk. However, at this point when Ridge is asked what happened, he explains.
So they dumped you. Wait, Brooke and Taylor dumped you?
Yeah. I didn't expect that either. Okay, can I say something?
Sure, go ahead.
seeing these two amazing women standing there, so strong and so convinced in what they were doing, I was really proud of them.
This is going to be a big shift in your life, isn't it?
Yeah, and so what do you say? Untethered. That's how I feel right now.
I can only imagine. Especially with the holidays upon us.
I'm gonna be okay.
I think you will be. You have me, you have your old man. You got your family, you got this house. This is your home too. We'll all be here. I want you to make an appearance for Christmas.
So Ridge was actually proud of the ladies for doing something that they were convinced was right. And he says that he'll be okay, and Eric is sure of it. He invites him over for Christmas and alerts him that Brooke is probably going to be there. And then Charlie and Pam come in with bags of groceries for the Christmas bash. Now, they hope Ridge is also going to stick around after what Brooke and Taylor did. And he's squinting as they talk about him getting the heave-ho and point out Brooke will be there on the holiday as well. They head off to bake a cake. Eric tells Ridge that Brooke would be there for her sister, and he sure would want to see him there even though after everything has happened. Now, Ridge knows he screwed up, but why would those two women put up with him letting them down over and over again? And he said that he needs to find a way to be a better man. Now, Eric says that he will still be his old man whether he accomplished that or not. And he says, "I love you, boy," and giving Ridge a hug. And finally, let's head over to Grace's office because Katie holds Carter's hand and she's worrying about her test results. Now, Grace is smiling. However, Katie keeps talking about living on borrowed time and how much she doesn't like coming to her appointments. And then Grace explains their test results.
The latest tests, they're all very positive. Alpine transplant rejection can happen at any point. It could be days, it could be weeks, it could be months, years after the surgery, even with the immunosuppressant drugs you're on. But I'm happy to say there are no indications of rejection whatsoever. You have a very healthy heart. You're doing well, Katie.
So the tests are all positive. She has a very healthy heart. Katie wipes away some tears, and then the doctor takes off to another consult, and Katie didn't want anyone to worry about her, but she can't thank Carter enough for coming.
I knew that you would be here for me. I just can't thank you enough, Carter.
So now Katie and Carter head back to the office. She wants to go to a PR meeting, but Carter thinks that she should be basking in the good news. Now, after he gets her to sit down, he gets her to close her eyes and breathe, and he also make a promise.
It's either you trust me or you don't. Good. Take a nice deep breath. Hold it. Then slowly release.
Okay, thank you. I forget to breathe sometimes.
We all do. Listen, Katie, you don't have to go through this by yourself. I'm not talking about the doctor's appointment. I'm talking about all the worrying leading up to it. I wish you'd have opened up to me. Let me help.
You helped just by being there.
Good. Because I want you to know that whether you're having good times with good ones, whether you're happy, sad, angry, anxious, or whatever it is you're feeling right now, I want to be there for you. I realize you've been going it alone for a while now. And like I said, you don't have to be alone anymore.
So Carter wants to be there for her. She doesn't need to be alone anymore. And we see that tear fall out of her eye. She's chuckling. And like he said, he doesn't have a jet or a yacht, but those things don't mean anything to her. She has a new lease on life and is determined to use Storm's heart to live her life and love fully. And she thanked him and they cuddle. Okay, so there you have it, your bold and the beautiful recap for Thursday, December 22nd, 2022. Stay tuned for the Young and the Restless recap also for today. And until the next video, like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Bye.